What's up, gang? How we doing? We are live and it's dark. It's dark in this room. But what can I say? I'm lazy and I don't feel like putting lights on. So, what can we do? Is this gonna work? It's bright enough. This is passable. So, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna do a little unboxing. That's pretty much all I got planned. I know it's probably a bad time because Fagan's on with FAQ Friday. I should be, I would be watching that, but I just felt like doing something. So I could be editing videos because I got like 4 of them at least, like shot, and just got to edit them. I'm not even going to promote this vlog. This is just for whoever diehard viewers that want to catch a glimpse of something I just got in the mail the other day. So I got the BoReal finally, and the Hussar STM finally. It's been a minute. I mean, I ordered that Hussar STM. I don't know. I guess that was Thanksgiving, the Black Friday sale. Thanos, what's good? What does Thanos mean? Thanos means like the hand of God, right? Something like that. Or is that like its own Greek god or something? Thanos. It's a cool name. Thanos, ethos, something like that. I don't know, fucking. So let's just dive right in because I don't want to drag on too much. This ain't going to be a long one, most likely, unless we get a bunch of people in the chat. But I doubt that's going to happen because it's conflicting with other people's shows, other vape people's shows. So we got good old DHL. I'm not even going to look. I'm guessing this one's the STM because of the weight of the package. Man, I sold a lot of my shit. A lot of it. A lot of it. The one cool thing is that a lot of the stuff I sold my things to, there are people that like actually know who I am already from this channel, which is pretty cool. I like that. Makes it more personal, you know what I mean? They actually have like an idea of who I am and stuff, you know? But yeah, dude, a lot of my mods are gone. But on the flip side, I bought a $3,100 something camera rig. Oh, here's my dog. One of my dogs. You guys haven't got to meet Bella yet. Look, Bella. That's Bella. Yeah. I've had Bella for, I don't know, 10 plus years. I think I found this dog in an alley as a puppy in Philadelphia, in Fishtown. Actually, the best dog I've ever had. I've had dogs my whole life, but this dog is incredible. Just got a lot of personality. Very smart as far as dogs go. Very cute. And yeah. Good old Bella. Holy shit, they sent me a second thing. Okay. So that was the freebie. I was hoping the freebie was going to be a Huro BoReal, but wishful thinking. This is nice though. So because this took so long from Hussar, they sent a couple. First off, the shipping was free. They gave me a free peak drip tip, and they gave me another free integrated tip, which I never seen this one, but it actually looks nice. It's kind of unique. What's up, buying? What do you mean, Thanos? What are you trying to say, Thanos? I don't understand you. What? Yes, you can't eat that. If she can't eat it, she's not interested. All right, jeez, touchy. You're not going nowhere. Just getting all rambunctious and stuff. Chill out. You know you can't get down through this way. Yes, relax. Relax. You hear me talking? Goodness gracious, Bella. This dog. All right, so I don't even know how to say his name. Mateus? 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 Mateus. Mateus. Probably that. That sounds Spanish, doesn't it? Mateus sounds kind of cool. All right. This is the first time I'm seeing this in person, but he showed it off already in one of his live videos on YouTube. This is the STM titanium version. Now, this titanium version, I picked all these colors out, which you can't quite grasp it through this low res video, but this is just my webcam, which is kind of trash. You like this? Cool. I like it, but I don't. I would have changed now that I'm seeing it. I would have changed something about it. I'll tell you what that is. Not as much blue in it as I thought. That's not even blue. It's like purple and interesting. It's interesting. So I did gold base, bronze cage, blue inner cage, or whatever the hell you want to call it, which ended up actually, it's got some purple in it. I guess it's that typical titanium look. And then the green chimney. So what I would have did now that I'm seeing it, I would have did this cage gold too. And I wanted this to be bright blue. I didn't want any purple in it, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to nitpick, but those are the color differences I would have did. This bronze, I didn't think it was going to be like a peachy copper bronze. I thought it was going to be like a chocolate brown bronze. So not disappointed. It's just not what I expected and not what I necessarily was looking for, but it's not bad. Looks like it's nice and light, but yet it's sturdy. Looks like it's machined very well. I will say that. They took their sweet time, but it's worth it. You should see these little ridges in here. Interesting. The way every like millimeter is like a square. There are these tiny little squares that wrap around. So weird. It's cool. Let's see the deck. Wow, nice action on that. Nice precision machining here. That's interesting. The peak insulator is just like, excuse me, it's a half. It's not like a cross like a mob. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, this will be a nice bridge, I think. My friend Steve, he already wants to buy it from me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not selling it. So he already has an STM, so I guess he likes it because he wants to buy a second one from me. So, and I'm not even selling it. So apparently, he's into it. So I'm glad I got this TI one because I did not want a I know the like the basic one is stainless and has like that acrylic or whatever the hell PMMA type material cage, or not cage, but like the inner chimney, inner top cap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I know like with the Eden, because I've had the Eden and the AMU, and both of them tasted like plastic for a good while. It took a few rinses to, and like, using alcohol and all different shit to get that taste out. So, um, that's why I'm glad I didn't go with that this time. No plastic. No plastic here. Do not want that shit. It ruins it. So, well, at least with the Eden now, I use the stainless steel chimney that they gave us. So that's cool. This has promise to it. I like it. It's built well. It's actually shaped. It's more shapely than my titanium Toxic Mob 2, which is beautiful visually, but it's like not perfectly shaped like this is. This is shaped very well. I could tell everything's like perfectly round, and it looks very good. It looks promising. It's hard to tell what this airflow is going to be like with this all open, but it's actually a smaller wicking channel than I would have assumed. Seeing that this is supposed to be like a 4.8 millimeter pin or whatever, um, it's a relatively small wicking channel. It's wide and all, but it's short. Like a Mob Mini wicking channel is bigger. I love the Mob Mini wicking channels. I think the Mob Mini has the best wicking channel of any RBA ever made. It's not my favorite RBA technically, but it's one of them, and I love their wicking channel because it's just this big ass wicking channel. You're never getting a dry hit from it. Once you learn how to wick a Mob Mini properly, it's over. You got it. You got it for life. So that was the warm up round. Now we're gonna do the BoReal. Now, here's the I don't know, it's the irony. Here's the coincidence. You gotta really gauge your ironies and your coincidences, because sometimes you want to call things irony, but they're really not. They're coincidence. There's a certain criteria to be considered irony. So this is kind of in the middle. It's not a treat. You're not getting any treats. Anytime my dogs hear plastic, they think something good's in store for them. Sometimes when you get DHL packaging, this one kind of smells like an ashtray, but sometimes they smell like weed or something. I don't even smoke weed, but I feel like I could smell it sometimes. Okay, so here's my coincidence. I love this dog. So cute. The thing is, the BoReal is made by Real Mods. Real Mods is from Spain. Real Mods, they made the Nasoku RDA. Mark Todd reviewed it. However, Real Mods, this BoReal, for instance, and I'm sure basically all their other stuff, is actually machined by Hussar. So I just had the Hussar STM Ti, and now we have the Real Mods BoReal machined by, oh my god, I can already tell it's beautiful. Machined by Hussar. So I'm going to let you guys see it first. This is how selfless I am. I've seen pictures of it already, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, breathtaking. All right, let's. Yes. Yes. I picked these colors out. It's a tan and a light blue. Thank you, Thanos. Very happy with it. I don't know if you've seen these mods at all yet. If you have, I mean, you usually see them in white, like a white Delaran type thing. It's. Let me just double check here. From what I remember, it's supposed to be Delaran and stainless steel that's Cerakoted. Yeah, it feels good. This is the cool part. This the color is all off because of my crappy camera, but I'll do a good video on this in the future. There's a lot of aspects about this you're not going to be able to pick up. On this camera. There's a couple little mishaps. Well, some of it's just dust. A couple little blotches of. No, it's just one. Just one little Cerakote blotch so far. The rest is just like black dust stuff from the packaging. I get real picky about everything. Like, I look into everything. 18650, yes. It's an 18650. It's not as big as it looks. I know it looks big. What can I hold it up to? Here's a see, it's actually shorter than a bow rat. See? It's not as big as you would think. So it's just like slightly wider, I guess. But even then, it's really not. Yeah, it's actually like the same width as a bow rat. Hold on, let me do. God, it's like. No, it's a little wider than a bow rat. Significantly shorter though, but pretty cool. I love this color. This is a stainless steel tube in the back. So it's a tan, beige looking color. And like I said, that baby blue, teal look. Tiffany blue kind of thing. I've been wanting a mod in this color for a while. What did you get now? What's up, 3D? This is a BoReal by Real Mods. There's not much on them. Most people don't know who they are. Mark Todd did a review on the Nasoku RDA. They've done other stuff, and he may have more reviews on them, but I've been eyeing these out for a while. I ordered this one around Christmas, and I put $100 down on it. That was it. And then, like, I told him I'd pay the rest of it on Christmas, and I didn't. And then time went by, and then like after New Year, he sent me a text message, or he sent me a PM um with the picture of it finished, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, all right, bro, I had the money, so I'm like, all right, I'll pay the rest of it right now. So I paid him the rest of it, the amount. It was 500 altogether, and yeah, a couple weeks later, here it is. There's another little aspect about it engraved in here. I'm not going to tell you about because I want to make. I got to give the review some kind of appeal, right? Oh, this is interesting. It's not as okay. Huh. It's a little different than I expected. The This whole side I thought was a fire bar. However, it's actually just one part of it, and it's up by the top, by the screen. You're actually pressing the screen to fire it. I thought it was the whole side of it. So that was a little misleading, and I don't know if I like that as much. Like the Kill Box by Kill It Customs, um, I'm yeah, pretty much positive that the entire side of this you can not the entire, like from the boro up, you can press anywhere and it'll fire it. Like the whole side is a fire bar. I like that. This is more like a hidden fire bar rather than the entire side being a fire bar. What mod is it? So it's the BoReal, like for real, but BoReal. It's the BoReal by Real Mods from Spain. Machined by Hussar from Poland. The battery cap is interesting. You don't see it like that. It's a nice Cerakote. It's not too rough or anything. This kind of looks like a panel. That's weird. This is a panel. Let's take this off. Uh-oh. Okay. So here's a panel. There. Now the reason I got this was that you can make it so I customized it. You know, I got to pick all my colors and stuff, which is cool. It was not cheap, but I liked that I love these kind of like these high position fire bars that are up, like that are on the side. Um and just the shape, you know, I've always said this, the rounded back and then the flat in front, like that. I like that shape. With my BoReal mods. So I guess I'll be putting the STM in here since they came at the same time. Hope the door goes on easier. I don't know if there's like a trick to it or what. A little more. Come on, door. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta learn mods sometimes. Came with the flush nut. Oh, here's the bottom of it. I didn't know. I didn't even see the bottom of it before. So it's got this screw for whatever reason, and then there's the wattage button, which is kind of cool. It's just one bar. Oh, it's different. I love the color is what I really was taken aback by. He was really excited to do this color, and he offers it in different patterns too. I went with this. I decided like there's a pattern that's just like this, but it's more like straight lines, diagonals, and stuff. I went with this more like webbed looking. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Webbed looking thing. And yeah, I'm glad I did. Definitely like the color. Thank you. I guess I'll pop a battery in just to make sure the fucking thing works, right? I customized it, and like I said, I'm not gonna tell you this part until the review. But the customization that I did on it really like sets it apart for me. It'll be I've customized mods in ways before, but not like they were like accessories for mods, not the actual like this one's on the mod. Yeah. So moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, I like that. It's got its own custom screen, BoReal. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a USB. I like USBs. It's important to me. Wow, the wattage, like, why was it up so high? The little dog is getting restless. Oh, we got 8 viewers now, 3 likes. Thank you guys. The more the merrier. Trying to get them likes and subscribes up, you know. I feel like the channel is definitely circulating pretty well though, because I'm getting people like I'm getting PMs on Facebook, like strangers telling me, yeah, like the channel, I've seen the videos, like it helped me learn about different mods, and that's great. You know, that's exactly what I'm banking on. Like, just want people to be able to learn more about these products because there's not many people doing content on it. So I could slap something in it right now, but I don't want to. It's a DNA 60. I really like this screen. Like, it's so cool that the screen's up high like this. You're actually pressing the screen to fire it. Like, so you don't see that every day, you know? Very cool. It's actually light. It's a bit lighter than I expected it to be, which I'm cool with. Yeah. So if I could just say one more thing. So I just, like I said, I sold a bunch of mods. I sold a bunch of billet boxes. I sold my EYN. I sold my Noct. A lot of stuff is gone. And I didn't make money on any of it, except for the KBR clone. If I had the hindsight, I would have bought like 20 KBR clones and sold them all on in the BSTs groups. Because people are like scared to buy from China, I guess, because you could get it like much cheaper from them. Not on Facebook 3-day? Are you serious? You have to be on Facebook. I didn't like Facebook. I didn't want to use Facebook again. I was real into Facebook when it came out up until like 2014, maybe not even that late, like 2013. And this is I got back into it in 2020 about because I had to, because shops are closing up and online vendors weren't dishing shit out, and things got tight. China started to just, I don't know, fucking disposables and pods. that shit. So I like vaping enough that I just got into the groups because that's where it's all at. Like there's so much more life to vaping when you get into Facebook groups. I didn't want to see that before. You're not on Facebook either? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Not that I'm glad. I think you should get into it, but I'm glad that I'm here to at least show you this shit then, because this content that I'm making is for people like you that are not on Facebook, that don't already know about this shit and don't see it all the time. Like, this is all commonplace on Facebook. Maybe not this mod, but a lot of the other stuff I talk about. If you were an avid, member of the Facebook groups, you would already know all this shit. But since you're not, how else are you going to learn about this stuff? There's me, Ryan, Mark Todd, and that's about it. Nobody else talks about these like more like out of the box type brands that they're high end brands that you're not going to see anything about. You watch all three? Cool, man. Yeah, I mean Mark Todd, he's the OG, but sweet. Yeah, Thanos. Watch Mark Todd though too. He's awesome. He's got a lot of great shit. He gets the scoop on everything. Not everything, but he still comes out with stuff I never heard of sometimes. So, yeah, it's just I'm really glad that I'm able to like reach people that don't have another means of finding out about this stuff. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. Like, I don't want to just be like, hey, look at my stuff. Like, I want to be able to teach people things and like make people realize stuff. And maybe like if you see enough of this stuff, you'll want to get into Facebook groups and just like want to have some kind of bring something to the table here. Like I don't want. It's why I'm trying to do content that not doesn't already have so many people like doing it. Of course, there's plenty of vape reviewers, but there's only so many people doing high end stuff and build box stuff. So, I've said all this before, but it's just, yeah, you buy everything in sight. If you buy everything in sight, yeah, I know it's very addictive, especially, it got me for like 2 years. I swear to God, every paycheck for like 2 years, I spent on vape gear. I don't make a lot of money, so jeez, hardly getting by, and yet spending everything I make on Facebook or on. Jeez, I'm dyslexic. Every dime I made on vape gear, so. But that's changing because I told you I just sold a bunch of shit. And oh yeah, that's my other point to this vlog. God damn, these groups are going south. Actually, if you're not into Facebook groups, now's the time because you can go on the BSTs, the buy sell trades. There's maybe like 4 main groups for BoReal gear. Everywhere you look, you're seeing mods that cost $500 new, selling for $200, and you're seeing RBAs that cost $170 going for $50. The Nest RBA, that was the most recent thing that sticks out in mine. I have one. I bought it for like $160 when it was relatively new. I think I did do a review on it, but I'm clear about it. But anyhow, I got connections unstable. Maybe now 8 viewers. So yeah, the Nest. Like I said, I paid like $160 for it, and now like I seen it the other day. Some guy had it listed for $100, and then he brought it back down to $50. $50. Wow, 10 viewers now. I guess Fagan's show ended, right? I felt stupid at the same time, but I just was in the mood to do this. So, yeah, I mean, $50 for a RBA that costs, 170 or something. Like, everything is so dirt cheap now. So now's the time to get into this stuff. If you were only there to buy China gear, you can still buy all this high end gear for China gear prices. You just got to get it used because they're selling the used shit for fucking nothing in return for things I've spent hundreds of dollars on. Oh my god, unstable connection. Can you trust the sellers? Yes, there's a method to all of it. It's not random. You there's a vouch system, so it sounds like it's open to everybody, but it's actually a much more tight-knit community than you would think. And if you're like on there enough and like watch, you'll notice the same names and the same people that communicate with the same names, and it's you and then before you do your transaction, you do it's called a vouch system. So you start under under the PMs, under the messaging, you say start a group, and in the group you just add names of different people you're friends with already that you've done transactions with, and then you say, hey, can I get a vouch? I'm about to do a deal with this guy, and he wants to make sure I'm a reliable seller. And a bunch of people will reply, vouch, 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 definitely vouch, vouch with my wallet. Did a deal with this guy, went well, and you get a little bit of proof that, that they're trustworthy. And you're supposed to be able to rely on your vouchers if the deal goes south, that they would actually pay for the transaction. I just dropped half the viewers just explaining the vouch system. Even less now. Okay. So, damn 3D, you just fucked my whole stream by asking about vouchers. What's wrong with you? Nah, I guess I'm gonna leave anyway. I pretty much just wanted to give a sneak peek into these things. I'm old. Yeah, you're fine. I mean, there's a lot of people that are new to the group. Like, a lot of the people that messaged me about my mods for sale and said to me, hey, I watch your videos. They all got the wavy hand. When you're in a group and you see a little icon next to their name, it's got the wavy hand. It means, hey, I'm new. So people that are getting new, that are new into this shit, happen to search my videos or however they came upon them. That's I don't care. Like, I'm glad that it can appeal to new people and people that are already invested in it and want to learn about new products, or get in where you fit in, kind of thing. Like, just as long as it appeals to somebody, I'm glad. Like, I want to waste my time, so as long as I'm providing some kind of service to people, yeah, there you go, the wavy hand. Right on point. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Shit, but I'm just. Oh, so why is this pricing going down so bad? Well, I've already talked about this a bunch of times. I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video. Fucking Trump, bitch. So it's from people selling stuff to other people, and those people spending like $500 for something, having it for like I don't know, a day, week at most, and then selling it back out again for like $100 or $200 less than what they paid for it. And they're okay with that. And they sell it and they buy another thing for $400. And then they sell that thing for $200 3 days after they got it. And then buy another thing for $300 and sell that for $150. And they just keep on going. And it's like, what are you doing? You're losing so much money. They don't care. I don't know. Like, you're not happy? Like, can't you just keep this shit? Like, you gotta sell it constantly and keep losing money? What are you gaining? Okay, I see how, that's how it looks. All right, I want to sell it again. Oh, I'm gonna lose $200. Fuck it. Give me the next thing. Yeah, I see. Okay, pretty cool. Sell it again. Oh, I lost $200. Let me get the next thing. Killing me. I don't get it. I don't get it. But they do it nonstop with everything. Yes, it's very strange. They must have shit tons of money because otherwise, like, what the fuck are you doing? Can't you be happy with anything? You have to sell it immediately. I'm talking about a couple people. This is most of these people do this. They buy the stuff, they get it a week max, 2 weeks max. They have it, and then they post it again. Oh my god! Just hold on to it, enjoy it. Like, is it that bad? If it's bad, I get it. I gotta get Facebook. Listen, okay. What I just said was supposed to make you like be disgusted by it. Now you're saying I gotta get Facebook. All right. Maybe I'm pitching it wrong. I guess that didn't sound as effective. I think these people are crazy. And you're like, I gotta get in this shit. I understand the one logic, like you want to try your hand at everything and get a feel for as many mods as you can so you have the awareness of what they're like, and I get that part. But like, I want that too. I want to try all the mods, but I'm not gonna lose hundreds of dollars every transaction just to try these different mods when I like these ones. These ones are fun to me. Everything I got, I love. I don't need to sell any of this shit. Like, I'm not my I have enough confidence in my products and in myself and what I like, and like there's no doubt. You know what I mean? I don't feel self-conscious about any of this shit. I love it all. Like, I don't need to sell it. I don't know. People are just too greedy, or they don't know what they like, or I don't know. Like, if you don't like the mods yet, if you don't haven't found the right one and you had 1,000 of them and you lost fucking thousands of dollars in your sales of buys and sales of them, maybe it's not for you. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to click with some of these things that you want to hold on to them. Even the shit that I don't like that much, I still hold on to it. Like, maybe I'm just a little more clingy with my stuff, but I have a problem letting go of gear. Like, other people, they can't hold it. It's like hot potato. Like, you don't want to keep any of this shit. You just gotta sell it the next day. And oh god, I'm getting a little too emotional here. They're fucking up the economy of this. It's not just the lack of stimulus checks anymore. It is the surplus of products because there's too many people making too many things, and they're making too many drops, and yeah, And it's also the fucked up economy and the inflation, the gas prices and the food prices, and the low wages. Okay, those things definitely attribute to this, but it's also the inner workings of the buy sell trade community. People are not holding on to anything. Just hold on to it. If you just keep everything, if everything's all up in the air constantly at once, everyone's selling everything, and there's constant competition, and then yeah, like nothing's worth anything because there's too many people trying to sell, sell, sell. Just hold the shit. Are you that desperate? You got to get rid of everything. Yeah, like what you have or don't get the shit. Like, just deal with what you got. Even if you don't like it, just hang on to it for a little bit. Stop being such an avid seller. I know you want to try your hand at everything, but it's like, be patient. I think it would help the economy of the buy sell trades if people would just slow the fuck down. Like, stop undercutting yourself. Stop selling shit for less than you paid for it. If everybody just sold everything for what they paid for it, or just a little bit less, everything would be fine. You know, not everyone's, especially when you got shit from Europe. When you think about it, it's like, of course they're gonna want to buy it, especially if it's in good condition. I'd much rather buy something in good condition, used in America from an American, as an American, than buy it brand new from Europe for more money and have to pay DHL, which is going to be like $30. Don't sell it. You don't need to sell it for $50. You shouldn't. You don't need. I don't want to say you don't need to. You shouldn't have to. But because everybody else is, that means you have to. And we're all fucking ourselves. Chill the fuck out. Stop selling all your shit. I don't care anymore, honestly. But I just like, this is my opinion on this. You know, I'm happy with what I got, and I don't really need to sell anything else. You know, because I don't really plan to buy that much else. I just wanted to voice my opinion on this. So I'm doing a video. All right. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. You can't continue talking to me. So, fucking people, man. Anyhow, disturbed my dog and everything. We're almost at that hour mark. With that really positive you know point, we're gonna end the stream. So, but things could get better. I mean, we always have squawking to look forward to. Actually, I'm getting an Arda. I got a 5A Narda coming. And the other thing that I got coming is I'm sorry. I can overhear the bullshit going on. So I got a Hellfire Saber recently too. I was gonna get a mod to go with it. The Cobra or the Cobra X, but I'm not trying to do unregulated or mech 18650 mods. Swank or not. It's just can't do it. It's got to be 20. If it's going to be an RDA, it's got to be a 21700. It's the only way to it. Because I just run through the batteries and don't feel like, it's no good. It's no good. So, anyhow, but I do have a Squonk that's coming very soon that I can finally use for my RDAs because this is really the only Squonk mod I use is the Billy Club V2. I have nice RDAs to use, but I don't have any like high-end mods to put them on. I mean, I don't know. Not that I have to, but it's just be nice to. I'd like to get a Palm Plus. None of this shit's new, really, but it's new for me because by the time I got into high end, I only did BoReal shit. So, um, yeah. So the uh, bottom feeders, which is a group, a Facebook group, bottom feeders. They did their own collaboration with SubMonkey. So I'll have the MKey60 very soon, which is a die codes 3D printed mod. Very nice looking. And the same guy that runs bottom feeders, Aaron Vasquez, he has his own RDA coming out, the current, which I also put in for that little like pre-order or whatever it is to get the current. So that'll kind of match up. You know what I mean? I'll have a bottom feeders mod with the current. But then again, I get that, and what am I going to put this on and that on? I got a couple high-end RDAs recently that like I still don't have the mods to put them on, you know, and I'm not taking the Streebog off of that. And it's like I feel like I'm going down the rabbit hole all over again, but now with squonks. So it's like I'll just get that Palm and chill the fuck out because I'm gonna get all wrapped up in buying more shit like this again. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes and the yada yada yada. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this shit. So alrighty. Wish that chat was a little more active, man. Where's Hatman? Where's my guy Hatman? Uh, maybe the FAQ Friday's still running for all I know. All right, folks, we're almost at that hour mark. We're close enough. I will see you on the next one. I should be doing a stream with Ryan soon, Rebuildable Ryan, and that'll be a good time. Might be this weekend, probably not. It could be tomorrow, but I'm saying most likely next weekend. We'll make it happen finally. So, all right. Take care, guys. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend.